guys, what is up? My name is Meaghan and welcome back to Book Talk with Meg, or welcome if you're new. Today I'm here with a nice and short video of me unboxing some books from Bookoutlet, which I'm very excited about. I haven't ordered from Bookoutlet in a really long time, so I'm really excited to show you guys what I found on their website. Again, if you guys haven't heard of Bookoutlet before, which I feel like everyone knows about Bookoutlet at this point, but it is an online website where publishers send kind of like the extra books and all that kind of stuff, and Bookoutlet sells them at a discounted price, usually from 50 to 90% off the books. There is also a scratch and dent section where the books are a little bit more damaged, but obviously have a bigger discount. They have a bunch of sales, and they are also Canadian based, which makes my little Canadian heart happy. So, without further ado, we'll hop on into this box. I just, opened it because I don't want to struggle on camera, so let's dive in. Brown paper, more brown paper. Okay, so the first book I see in here is not actually a novel, but it is The Severed Moon. It's a year-long journal of magic by Lee Bardugo. This is basically just a journal but with a bunch of writing prompts in it where you can think and kind of either use the prompt and then write kind of like a little story. Some of them are more like direct questions, and it's just kind of like an exploration of your thoughts and kind of to get your thinking process going. It is gorgeous, and apparently this one comes from Target, so love that for me. I didn't want to buy it full price because, you know, I don't know how long I'll be committed to this, but I do want to try it out since it was obviously discounted. The next book I have is one I haven't heard anyone talk about, and it is All We Left Behind by Ingrid Sundberg. This is an older book, but it looks like something right up my alley. This is a YA contemporary, and it follows two main characters who, one of them is kind of like a shy bookworm, you know, and the other one is like the popular jock, captain of a team, and they have this one encounter where they're alone in a lake at a party, and I think that sparks fly, but once they're in dry land, they pretend like they don't know each other, but I guess that moment in the lake kind of creates a sort of friendship, or at least respectful relationship, and then it kind of goes from there. I think they have things to learn from each other, and maybe they'll fall in love, but I feel like this is going to deal with harder hitting topics, and I'm very excited because this is exactly the kind of book I love, and this was less than $2 on Bookoutlet, so. We then have a really exciting book, and that is The Last Voyage of Poe Blake by Ali Condi. She is the author of Matched. Never tried to read that series. I know a lot of people disliked it, but I've heard great things about this book. I've actually looked at a bunch of vlogs and reviews for this one before buying it because I'm in need of a kind of pirate book. I've been missing them in my heart. I love them so much. This is about a main character who I believe goes on this quest for gold, and it's kind of like piratey but also kind of fantasy. It's just a bunch of things combined, but it sounds so good, you guys. I know there's a part of it that's on a ship, and I really like the tagline. It says, "Who do you become when you have nothing left to lose?" So it looks dramatic, it looks like she wants revenge on people, and it also looks like it has something to do with gold. And I watch a lot of gold shows now because my boyfriend's really into Gold Rush and all that stuff, so now I have it in book form. We're down to the last two books. The next one I have is Wild Blue Wonder by Carly Sorozak. I don't know how to pronounce that author's name, but this one I've been meaning to read for a few years now because I feel like everything about this I'm going to love. This is about a main character who goes to I believe it's a summer camp, and there she has one of her best friends, maybe even a love interest, but then something tragic, I believe an accident probably that causes the death of her best friend, occurs, and then it's our main character dealing with the aftermath, how lonely it is at camp now and how different her life is without that friend or partner. I don't really know their relationship, but then this new boy comes to camp, and I think it's maybe her falling in love again, and I think it's going to be beautiful. The reason I really want to read this is because of the camp element. Anything that has to do with camp or camping or the wilderness, I love. So got that one. And the last book I have is Rules Were Meant to Break by Natalie Williamson. This, again, I've had on my Amazon cart for a long time. So when I saw that Bookoutlet had this, it's where I placed my order. This is about a main character who's always lived by very specific rules because her mother's had like a chaotic life in regards to her relationship. She's kind of like all over the place, and her rule is to never get attached to the people in her life because obviously it's always temporary. But then I believe her mother finds a new boyfriend, maybe they move in, and she's kind of realizing that rules can be broken because not every story is the same, and it looks great. I haven't heard a lot of people talk about it, so once I read it I'll probably review it. But this is from Swoon Reads, and that publishing company, or part of a publishing company I love, usually other books, so really excited for that one. So that is it for my haul. Let me know what I should read first from these books and what you guys have hauled recently, either from the library or whatever. And I'll see you very soon with another video. Bye guys!